Hello everyone, it is officially done with our season today. We finished farmers markets this last weekend, so no more melons to the farmers markets, but there's still more work to do just because our season is over with as far as like harvesting and sending fruit out to the farmers markets. We still have work to do out in our field. The first thing we're doing today is this, which is pulling plastic. My dad's out there already pulling it. Once we pull it out, we just have to roll it up into little balls and then throw them away. So put them in our dumpster basically to go send them to the dump. Other than that, we have other things that we have to do that consist of cleaning our field that I'll show you guys the process. It's not as soon as the season's done, there's no work left to do. So I just want to show people that there is more things that we do besides once the season is over. Alright, it's been a little over an hour of us going back and forth of doing this. In the background of the time lapse was my uncle. He's currently going through cutting up the plastic in half. That makes it easier on us because when we rip these rows out, if we were to rip one whole row out, it'd be tougher because all the dirt and the weeds that are all along the beds. So if we can get just half and split it up and then each side, it makes it a lot easier for us to pull it out. So that's what he's doing, going back and forth. My sister is right there rolling up the plastic, and then my dad's out there pulling some more plastic out. So far so good. My brother is not here today because he wasn't feeling too good, so didn't come to work today. But this is the process of being able to clean up the ranch. This is how I'm looking right now. It's quite the dirty job, and it smells not the greatest because of all the fruit that's out here that's went overripe. Whatever fruit went overripe on the plastic, which smells terrible at this point. This is what we wrap them into, like little, or not little, decent size wrapped up little balls to be able to pick them up and just chuck them into our trailer. So when we take them to the dump to go dump them, makes it easier for us instead of grabbing the whole huge pieces all loose to throw in. Makes it a lot easier. Some information for you guys that do not know. So this is plastic mulch. We put this down to help improve basically the heat on the ground when we're planting our plants. The mulch itself, which is that plastic that we're picking up, it increases the temperature of the ground up to like 10 to 15 degrees compared to how hot it is outside. So the ground, so if it's 100 degrees out in the ground, it's like 115, 110, 115, somewhere around there usually. So it helps speed up the process of the plants growing because it gives more heat to the ground, so they need more water, and it helps basically the plants produce and grow faster. So that's why we choose to do this. Being a small mom and pop farm, it basically helps us be the first ones in the markets, which is very good because then we can obviously get to the markets first, and we're the only ones with melons in the market. So that's why we choose to do it. It's an expense in the beginning and at the end to clean up, but overall it makes our fruit quality better, and it helps speed up the process of being able to get fruit off the plants. Sometimes the problem when he's cutting, my uncle's cutting the plastic, is that it doesn't cut exactly the greatest. So some of the pieces are connected, making it harder to pull these out. So I got to kick it under there because of the dirt, the weeds, the full body workout. Also very dirty. My sister right there, she's in charge of rolling them all up And this is her first time coming out here to be able to do this job before. She's never done this before. See, this right here is a lot nicer than the other rows because it doesn't have that many weeds. So it's coming out a lot easier where I don't have to bend down as much. I could just kind of kick it, which is tiring itself, but better than bending down every single time. Whew. We are calling it a day. Hands dirty, body, clothes, everything's dirty. Got dirt all in my nose and mouth. Ate quite a bit today of dirt. This is what it looks like. We got the piles of the plastic mulch. My dad and I ran into a problem row where it had just a bunch of weeds where we were constantly having to bend over and pull it out. That one got to us. That's why we're calling it a day. We're gonna go eat lunch. And I have to go to school. I'm in college right now, my last year, finishing up my bachelor's, and then the plan from there, we'll see. But right now, taking it one day at a time, doing good so far. So that is kind of the process of pulling out the plastic. There's more cleaning up processes to go. We have like 100+ rows that we have to pull of just those. We got about maybe not even 10 done yet out there, which means we got quite a bit to go. So we come out every single day to work on it, just little by little. We don't want to gas ourselves out and work a full day of doing that, because then we won't want to come the next day. So just little by little, we're trying to knock it out, because then we have other things that we have to do for the season. So you guys get to see all the off-season stuff that typically we don't show. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Hello, we are back at the ranch. This is day 2 of pulling plastic, picking up drip. Here we are in another block. We finished the other block over there. Technically, it's not our second day of doing this. Had a few days missed in between that I didn't get to record, but that right over there is the drip. Right here is the plastic. So we're on to the other blocks. We're almost at the halfway point, I guess you could say, of pulling up the plastic. But we just got to keep on going. The weather's getting a lot cooler, so it's easier for us to show up later if we choose to, but we try to show up still early in the morning as soon as it gets light out and get as much work done as possible before I have to go to school, and they can finish up until they choose to be done. Okay, we got finished. I did not even 2 rows, but my dad and my sister did 2 whole rows. So we got a roughly like 7 rows total amongst the 4 of us. Quite dirty from it, as you can see right here over by our cooler and the corn maze. Corn maze is nice and big. I'm gonna do a whole video on the corn maze and the pumpkins, so you guys can see the whole, you know, how far we've came since the beginning. And then in here I wanted to show you guys inside the cooler. We don't got much. All it is peppers. We're gonna be packing an order for a delivery tomorrow morning that my dad will be taking. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys that we have peppers. You know, we're still harvesting peppers only, and then some squash. Other than that, no melons. We're completely done for melons on the season. But it's cool. It's getting a lot cooler. People think that once the season's done, it's completely done for the season. We don't have any other work. So I just wanted to show the process that we have to clean up plastic, pick that part up, and then there's drip, which I'll also do another video on that section. But I just want to show you guys that. So I think this is it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below what you guys would like to see. We're gonna try and take that in for the next season to be able to implement some new videos for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Give a huge thumbs up and see you guys next time.